Okay guys, so in this video we will be going over how to create a simple speech-to-text application in Java. We will be using AssemblyAI's API. So first we will need to land on the AssemblyAI website where we will be acquiring our API key. First we will need to log in. I will be logging in through my Google account. From the dashboard, on the left side column, we will go down to API keys, and then you may or may not already have a default API key, but we will create a new API key just in case you don't. Now we will copy our API key where we will later use in our application. So you do get a limited number of free credits at the beginning, and then once you run out, you're gonna have to pay. So that is an FYI, but you do get a good amount to play around with. First, we'll begin by clicking on new project. We're gonna name it, for example, we're gonna name it something simple, speak to text app, speech to text. Okay, we'll be using Maven and create. See what we have to do here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to insert our dependencies block. Okay, once we have this, we're going to insert our first dependency, which is the AssemblyAI dependency. Okay, we're just going to paste this into here. Okay, next we have our next dependency, which is also going to be pasted into right here. Okay, perfect. And now we can click on this button right here, and this will help load these changes for us. So now we will be creating a .env file, and this is where we will store our API key to later be referenced. This is where we create our AssemblyAI API key and paste it where we copied it from the dashboard. Next, we will be modifying the original main class that we have. First, we will be inserting our imports. We have the AssemblyAI import .env and our file import. Then we're going to be creating our static transcribe method, which we will later call for the actual transcription. This will take in an audio file path string, which will be the path to our audio file, which in our case, we already have one named audio.mp3. Before we move on, here's the audio clip we'll be transcribing.
Hello, this is a test.
This is the file our Java program will send to AssemblyAI for transcription. We're going to load in our environment file. Next, we're going to get the API key from this environment file. Get AssemblyAI API key. Let me closing that. Oops. Just so we can see what was being transcribed, we're going to do a nice little message transcribe. Audio file. Okay, now we're going to be needing a try block. This is where we're going to AssemblyAI builder API key. API key. Obviously, we're gonna be doing that. Next, we're gonna be building this. Okay. Next, we're gonna be. This is where we actually get our transcript. Transcribe. New file. Audio file path. Okay, and then we're going to return it. This get text. We're going to do transcription failed, and we're going to give it a status of status. We're going to close that. Okay, next is complaining about us not having that, so we'll add one of these, and we'll just do a generic one for now. Next, in our main method, we're going to be printing out our results. And our result is going to be from and our audio path is right here, right? Import one, so we're just gonna do audio.mp3. Okay, beautiful. And just so we can check it out and see that we did this right, we're gonna be script 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna be printing out the results. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Now we run this and we see what we get. Transcribing audio.mp3. Hello, this is a test. As you can see right there, it's successfully transcribed.